This is my project. Project's name is Plastic Man. The plastic garbage crisis has become a global disaster in recent years because we tend to overlook the bigger problems behind the convenience disposable plastic brings to us. 8 million tons of plastic waste is being dumped into the oceans every year, which breaks down into tiny plastic particles sinking gradually into the food we consume. The accumulation of tiny plastic particles in the body can lead to diseases such as cancer. Scientists say I then expand my imaginations based on this premise. 100 years later, man mutated into Plastic Man as plastic particles swept across the globe. As a result of human degradation and loss of many abilities, human technology has not made great progress, but man's life had undergone earth-shaking changes. This is my research. I made some college. The research one these plastic particles in the fish's body will eventually be eaten by us. This plastic garbage will be poured into the sea and then eaten by the fish. We usually use this type of plastic only once and they will be discarded by us. Marine life is like being trapped in a huge plastic bag and can't get out. When we use plastic bottles, we may drink some tiny plastic particles. Imagine if a human eats a plastic bag. In fact, this is the daily routine of many marine life. The two research. Here are some of my design ideas. It's disgusting to combine food directly with plastic waste, but in fact we are already in the process of ingesting plastic particles. Replace the bones of the penguin with some common plastic waste. The shape of the fish can be replaced by plastic or rubber, and the influence of plastic can be felt intuitively. We will eventually be bound by plastic garbage, which is really a very good idea, I think. So this is my final design idea, Pro Plastic Man. The Plastic Man, I try to combine a human and plastic. Plastic still retains the basic form of humanity, but it comes transparent and soft. A human and a plastic bag become the Plastic Man. The color and shape of Plastic Man are basically determined by their original appearance. Every Plastic Man has a human brain, and this brain may be taken away because the Plastic Man's heart can be opened. The principle is similar to the trash can. The Plastic Man looks like a finger of an inflatable plastic glove. Without mouths and communication between Plastic Man become less and less, and these plastic man are easily brown by the white. And this is my sketch of my illustration about plastic about man in become the plastic people. The one is cities make a lot of plastic, such as the many raw water bottles we use in our daily lives. This discarded plastic enters the ocean and is eaten by fish, which enter their stomach. Fish are canned by humans and then go to the human table. Indirectly, the plastic enters the stomachs of humans. As more and more plastic gets into the stomachs of humans, they begin to have physical reactions and reject it. They go to the hospital, but the doctor have no solution. Gradually, more and more humans accumulated a lot of plastic inside their bodies, and their body changes. They began to become transparent and soft. Their bodies became lighter and lighter, and they could float on water. Their brains become large, their hearts could be opened, and there was a lot of plastic rubbish inside. Humans completely become plastic men. Plastic men are active in all parts of the city, and they begin to use plastic as food. Plastic men only have transparent bodies and brains. Gradually, the world of human beings became the world of plastic people. And then this is the outcome one. The outcome one is the human world before that. We thought that after we dumped the plastic garbage into the sea, they disappeared. However, they are still around us, just changing another shape. And this is a lot of plastic garbage floating out there, and they live with many marine life. And this is a process about the manufacture, use, and disposal of plastic in a city. After the factory made the plastic, they always transported to shops and restaurants. Restaurants would purchase such plastic packs and usually use only once, and then they throw away as garbage. The plastic waste will then be sent to the waste treatment plastic, but still 79% of the plastic waste will be dumped directly into the sea, and then the plastic goes into the ocean and is eaten by many marine life. They have a lot of plastic in their bodies. And then this is the water in the contains a lot of plastic particles and then can end up in our stomach. The plastic breaks down into tiny plastic particles. They are eventually eaten in the stomach by drinking water or eating. And this is the human world after that. The man becomes the plastic man. Humans eat more and more plastic. They mutate in the human body, and eventually, humans become plastic man. Each plastic man has a huge brain, and their brain can be taken away. The plastic man's heart can be opened. This is formed with a lot of plastic waste. The plastic man looks like the fingers of an inflatable plastic globe. These plastic people are easily blown by the wind because they become as light as plastic. The outcome two is a world of plastic man. The first one is about the daily life of a plastic man. The plastic man gradually lost his mouth and poor milk tea can directly provide energy for him. Just injected the poor milk tea into the body from the brain, and he could recover his vitality. The second one depicts a scene where a plastic man dying on his way to work. The plastic man could not stand the sound heard. People noticed something strange about him, but none of them could help him because he was almost naughty. Because plastic men are made of plastic, their bodies can't stand the hurt. The third painting depicts plastic men living in a grove in the city. Because of their light bodies, they can fly over the city as well, and they are spread all over the city. They like to socialize, but since they don't have a heart or mouth, they only socialize through body language. That socializing is called plastic socializing. Plastic socializing is also used to imply in modern society. Young people are busy with their work, but they still need to maintain their social relationships with friends, so they are not careful about socializing. So it produced a careless way to socialize. It's called plastic socializing. The story of the first growing took place in the shadow of the dry city. The plastic man living every night inside the rubbish bins in all corners of the city. They lived as rubbish men. They hid in the dark corners of the city and they liked this dust and that environment. This is my project series. The project is plastic. Thank you.